Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Tuesday, but I've got one of this week's new releases in my hand. It's Age of X-Men, NextGen #1. So this is written by Ed Brisson, artist Marcus Toe, color by Jason Keith, letterer Clayton Cowles, and obviously this is the latest entry into the Age of X-Men event. For those who don't know, there was a big battle. X-Men kind of whisked away all the X-Men, or a lot of the X-Men, at least the ones that you kind of knew of or were present, whatever, into this alternate world. Think Age of Apocalypse, but peaceful. Everyone's a mutant, but there's something kind of underlying not quite right about it all. There is a hint of fascism about it. There is kind of a taking away of I don't want to say personal rights, but yeah, I guess personal rights would be like loving someone, that type of stuff like that just seems to have gone away. And there's some jacked up stuff as far as enforcing that. So what's interesting is that like all these first issues so far has been the 2 plus the alpha, has all been about the world building. We're not so much thrown into like action as so much shown this world and show like what's insidious about it all. And this issue's exactly that. And this we get from the perspective of the students that are kind of training to join various groups and forces. I don't know what you quite call it. Castes, roles, whatever you want to call it. And from that we see kind of the facade breaking in various ways. And it's actually interesting. So like this isn't the action adventure that you kind of expect from X-Men, and neither was the Marvelous X-Men. Instead, this is much more like a psychological thriller. Think more Get Out as far as that. Like something's not quite right about this Pollyannish place. And slowly the cracks are forming and we're seeing what's going on as people kind of wake up from what's going on. Or like becoming aware of what's going on. So I think in that aspect it's all really, really interesting. But also like it's not action-packed. So like if you're going in thinking that you're going to get the drag-out punches of an X-Men comic, that's just not what this is. This is much more psychological. This is much more thriller. This is much more of like a mystery than anything else. I'm sure eventually it's going to all clash together to be one big giant fight, but that's not what we got right now. The art is decent. I wouldn't say it blows me away at all, but it's good. Like there's nothing bad about the art. It's just also nothing exciting, but I think that's also partially because of what's there. Like this isn't a comic that kind of lends itself to splash pages and crazy poses and stuff like that. Instead, this is all pretty, high school drama and should they study and what classes are like. So it's just not really exciting to draw you in due to that. So it's not bad. It's actually really interesting, and I kind of dig what's going on with Age of X-Men. It's very, very different than I think what Marvel's done before. Definitely different than what I expected. Age of Apocalypse, we kind of had the underground and this terrorist organizations and lots of battles and exciting twists and turns of like so far we got kind of like Get Out in a lot of ways, that there is this powerful mutant who's kind of got a shadow drawn, or a curtain drawn on reality from everyone, and some people seem to be becoming slightly aware of that, and others are dealing with consequences of that. So much more interesting psychological thriller than anything else. It's out in comic shops this Wednesday, February 13th. You can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, it'll tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. They are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. Go support your shop. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it, and we like to be transparent as to what we get for free, so you can make a good decision on that. And thank you for watching. Now, if you're into the X-Men, if you're into Marvel, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.